Public Health Youth Symposium is an avenue that brings together public health practitioners and the entire community of health workers that have common interest in latest public health findings and efforts. This year's symposium is focusing on public health as a key driver in achieving what we call Sustainable Development Goals, and we're looking at Goal 3.
Actually, this symposium has pleasantly surprised me. The most important thing that I've liked about it is that it's youth-led, conceptualized, executed, and the presentations, everything is entirely youth-led. You cannot detect the hand of adults or of more mature organizations in it, and that is unique in its way.
So knowing that it was the first symposium, the first national public health symposium put on by young people, I honestly expected it to be a bit more bureaucratic and a bit more led by older folks, but with a lot of talking about young people. So I was really happy to see that young people were on the panels themselves.
What I loved most about the symposium is the information, because we had different doctors giving out information, and the poems, of course. Yeah, they are so nice, and the information is so good.
As I mentioned at the panel session, is that whilst we should focus on the Sustainable Development Goals, we should not deviate from also attending and thinking more critically about our national development agenda.
The structure of the symposium, it was basically a one-day event that had a number of plenary sessions where young people had an opportunity to take part in a number of discussions that varied on the different themes. Then we also had poster and oral presentations from different experts, especially young people, discussing on issues of sexual and reproductive health, HIV/AIDS, advocacy, and research.
The take-home from the symposium would be that every individual has a role to play, and that it is also important for young people to be involved and educated about the existence of these goals and the specific targets of these goals in order for them to be achieved.
I learned a lot about newest research and innovation in HIV and AIDS prevention, about the ring where you just insert in the vagina of the woman and then it stops or prevents them contracting HIV and AIDS.
I came to hear about young people because my passion is really children below 5 years until end of youth, really, end of reproductive age. So I really wanted to know more about that because we do research, but we never really, like in working in isolation, we never really come together to hear what other people are doing.
I was expecting a room with 60 very well engaged young people about that. I have found a room full of very many engaged young people, a room with not just public health PHYS stakeholders. The beginning is very good. I think what perhaps should be maybe not improved but pursued is more high-level participation from the big policy makers or from big funders, big money.
We believe if this goes on annually, we believe that young people will be key stakeholders in leading the public health movement.